Ну, надеюсь, она сможет помочь нам. Королевский такт, волчий лес. Почему он идет пешком, если у него есть лошадь? Это не самое лучшее, что можно на ночи в лесу услышать. Не самое приятное. Что там происходит? Рамси.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Вот же, блядь, да?
Not my best work.
Давайте скроемся. И
I
обратно.
suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh! Listen.
Это нехорошо. Это нехорошо.
There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Мне кажется, он не дойдет до нас. Ты же не дойдешь до нас, да? Бля, правда, смотри. Ебать. Но если бы мы побежали, я думаю, они бы зарядили из своих арбалетов на спину, и все бы кончилось, блядь. Да и тем более они бы и так нас искали, я думаю. Мы ж убили этих двух. Че, к этому чуваку пошли? Кто это вообще? Боже, у него что, кожи нет? Ебать. Ебать. Это же Лорд Форестер, да? Я не ошибся. Ебать, он, оказывается, был жив тогда. Блять, кожу все сняли. Ебать. Рамси ебанутый. Пиздец, как ебанутый.
You are young, and there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
И что я должен сделать, чтобы придать ему уверенность?
300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
Why are you telling me this?
To help you rule, Lord Ethan. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Missed.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
Ого.
2 shields and 3 spears.
You stole from us.
I feared for my life. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks
He's
true.
right.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. Go. Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the war.
Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Make him pay for what he stole. Give us justice.
Fuck him!
I will decide.
Send him to the wall.
Leave the poor man
Все люди орут разные способы. Что
If
делать?
you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Я не скажу, что он не вор, потому что он как бы воровал оружие. То, что он голодает, это не оправдание. Он мог уйти и оставить оружие, но он воровал прямо все, наверное, оружие, которое только мог унести отсюда. Он дезертир, хули. А с дезертирами, ой, не с дезертирами, а с ворами поступают, отрубив им на 3 пальца. Не, ну хули, он, если хотел уйти, мог уйти, верно? Верно, я так считаю. Он не ушел, он решил лучше поворовать, чем съебаться отсюда. Вот, блять, его поймали. Я считаю, что это верно решение.
Please, my lord! My lord, please! Please, no!
My lord, normally it is the Lord's duty to carry out the sentence. But I am willing to carry it out, if you do not feel ready.
I will carry out the sentence.
This is injustice, my lord!
Ну, по-моему, это справедливо. Что-то как-то он не особо кричит от боли. Сестра это запомнила, я думаю, да?
Certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course. You can weigh on any lord.
I did what I had to do, and it didn't bother me.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
But Maester, that is what the small council is for.
My lord, you of all people should know that too many voices muddy the message. That is why there is one lord above all. And so there must be one advisor above the rest. There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Что-то уже в первом эпизоде столько выборов. Это пиздец, конечно. Да и достаточно сложный выбор. Окей. Ну, я думаю, с вором я поступил правильно. Я не считаю, что я что-то сделал другое. Он реально воровал. То есть, то, что ему денег не хватало на еду или самой еды, объяснимо. И понятно было бы, почему он ворует еду. Но смысл воровать оружие? Вот я не понял этого смысла. Зачем он это делал. Поэтому... Тем более всем остальным людям нужно было... Поэтому остальным людям тоже надо было показать, что происходит за то, что ты воруешь припасы. Хочешь уйти, уйди, блядь, но... Собирать у людей то, что помогает им выжить, блядь, ради себя и съебаться еще при этом. Это вообще как-то... Надо заслужить хотя бы.
Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
You honor Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was. Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies. Talia told me what it means.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad. You can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Окей. С младшего возраста уже настроен на месте. Ну, обычно вот такие вот дети, вот, которые учатся, да, по манерам взрослым, с ними случается что-то плохое, потому что они слишком много о себе думают. Так, давайте мы с ним поговорим попозже. Давайте с сестрой поговорим. Можно и с сестрой поговорить? Я не могу с ней поговорить. Обидно. Малькольм. Ты кто такой?
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, dealing out a harsh punishment, no matter how warranted. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
Where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
He said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
No.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Она недовольна.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. The way you punished him. How could you be so cruel? I'm worried about you. What am I supposed to think?
I did what I had to. I had no choice.
You always have choices. I know you told me you'd have to change, but I suppose I hadn't believed you would.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
I wish Father were here.
We all do, but Father is gone. You are the lord of this house, which is why you must be strong. You're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Окей. Ну что, поговорим с этими. Ройланд. Давайте поговорим.
Sword up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And, you should know that swinging that blade yourself took stones. It was a man's way of justice.
Окей. Он готовит людей своих для войны с Рамси. Давайте с Дунканом поговорим.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
I haven't decided yet.
Well, you must soon, my lord. This is not a matter to be taken lightly.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Ну, если честно, он ничем не помог сейчас мне совершенно, вот, блядь. Только сказал, решай сам, блядь. И все, блядь. Так, ну если смотреть здраво. Этот человек, воинственный человек. Он воюет, содержит армию, тренирует ее. И готов принимать сложные решения. Особенно, когда сейчас война. Как сказал нам наш Мальком, то, что в этих решениях он очень даже неплох. Также есть Дункан. он более миролюбив, так сказать. Считают, что раньше времени действовать не стоит. И так далее. Честно, я хочу отомстить Рамси снова. Я знаю, что мы его никак явно не убьем, потому что я смотрел 5-й сезон. Но противостоять и отбивать нашу семью точно надо. И принимать решения типа мы будем, как его, миролюбивы, мы не будем принимать жесткие решения и так далее, это, блядь, не вариант лично для меня. Поэтому для меня здесь, по-моему, выбор очевиден, что должен стать правой рукой, так сказать, наш Ройланд. Потому что он умеет принимать решения.
Thank you, my lord, but are you sure?
Yes, of course.
Да, я уверен.
I'm convinced you're the man for the job.
Then I accept. But you must summon the small council, my lord, to make it official.
Right. I'll tell Maester or Tengrin to do it at once.
Хорошо. Сделаем это. Так. Извиняюсь, вернулась что-то. Все нормально. Окей. Я считаю, что принял правильное решение. Да, неправильно с Дунканом получается, но здесь у нас неправильность как бы решает, а решает исход битвы и все такое. Я считаю, что надо сражаться с этими уёбками.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Я думаю, Роланд. Не зря мы его сюда поставили. Должен все действовать нормально. Я считаю, что надо атаковать, а не прятаться. Хоть у нас и маленькая семья, но мы должны хоть что-то делать, блядь. Не прогибаться.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Я выберу Ройланда.
So, Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can handle Ramsay Snow. He doesn't scare me.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not? Lord Ethan should hear from all of us.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh. Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Ну дадим бой. Я не буду не давать им ни стволы, железностволы, ни что-то там еще, блядь.
My sentinel is skilled in the ways of war. Our forces may not be at full strength, but our men are willing to take on this fight. I think Ramsay Snow will see that too.
They may be willing, but are they able, my lord?
My lord, casting aside diplomacy means giving up our best chance to come through this safely.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironwrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
We don't have enough soldiers to strike fear in a madman like Ramsay Snow. Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Lord Ethan?
Блядь, сколько решений-то от меня надо, блядь. Пускай подождет, хуй.
I will meet him at the gate.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
That's enough from you, Tuttle. Lord Ethan has spoken. Obey his command.
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate, and we will not offer our ironwood.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
My lord, I have faithfully served this family for many years. I sent my own nephew to the wall to protect you. Just remember that. Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities. But you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you. I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Он нам нужен. Я даже не хочу спорить с этим, там, конечно, все противоречивые ответы были для нее, но я не спорю. Человек, который принимает решения, нужные, реально решения, и без вопросов, нам нужен такой человек. Особенно он наш брат, поэтому, блядь, как бы это очевидно, что его надо сюда вести.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Что это? Я не знаю, стоит ли воровать что-то у нее здесь. Я не буду ничего воровать.
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know. Thank you.
Смысл мне тут воровать
Mira,
ключи и
look,
всякое такое.
the other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever...
Все плохо.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Ну это же да.
Milady.
Это ж Джоффри, что он там сделал?
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Ходят тут, блядь. Мешают нам. Что там за радостные крики только что были?
Where the bloody hell is Duncan? Ah, fuck him if he's angry. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men are ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Bolton men approaching, my lord!
Something wrong with your gate? Well, aren't you the little lord? No wonder you can't open the gate. Shall we help you? Now let me in. This is a lovely pile of timber, isn't it?
Why the hurry? Are you cold?
You know, I am a bit. Fortunately, there's no shortage of wood to burn around here. Thank you, my lord.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so? Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Quite the army you have, Lord Forrester. Very impressive.
Не сработало, так сказать. Ну хотя тут чего ожидать-то, у нас, правда, не особо большая армия. Все равно нельзя давать слабину. Пускай он не впечатлен, меня это особо не волнует.
Look at that. More Forresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
Force him to focus on the business at hand.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal. I want you to show me.
Я не успел.
I asked you to kneel, yet you just stand there, gaping at me like a child.
You see? He's a fucking traitor, just like his father and brother.
Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty.
Я не буду перед ним колено, все равно бы не стал.
Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
He was within his right. They killed his family.
His right? He killed a loyal soldier in my father's army. You had me stand out in the wind and muck so you could show off your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The Ironwood? But...
The Whitehills are nothing more than up-jump thieves!
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
The Whitehills had Ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare.
Hence the name, of course.
They know nothing of how to cultivate the forest.
Look at their sigil, my lord. A barren hill.
Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan!
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
The seven hells he will.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Sir Royland, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother.
Шутит еще.
I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Enough, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the bold lord?
Я не отправлю ее с ним на...
What have you done?
But I don't want a bold lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan!
My lord!
Oh, no!
I knew you'd bend the knee eventually.
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
Come on.
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Stop!
Brian!
Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him.
Fetch the maester, quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
You will not take him!
No, please! Ryan, please!
No!
Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you flat out refused.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Это пиздец. Это пиздец. Только первый эпизод и просто главный герой мира. Блядь, серьезно, я... Рамси, конечно, ебанутый, но, блядь, это пиздец, конечно. Так, чё, 56% типа спасли этого парня, оруженосца. Вы 32% остались верными Марджери. Вы 17% отрубили пальцы. Мало человек так сделал. Ладно. Вы 35% выбрали Ройланда. Я вот, кстати, не удивлен, почему всего 35%. По-моему, это очевидный выбор был для войны и для этого. Но, может, кто-то любит мирный способ. Ну и вы 42% оставили Рамси за стеной, наверное, за забором. Не пустили его сразу. Ну, что я могу сказать? Это шикарная игра по «Игре престолов». Первый эпизод оказался очень эпичным. И решений, как ни странно, было очень дохуя. То есть, реально, их было очень много, что везде, почти каждую минуту ты должен принять сложное решение. Это... Я, конечно, чересчур столько решений, это, конечно, возможно, и перебор отчасти, но все же игры от Telltale Games ставятся тем, что ты можешь принимать решения сам, и, видимо, они здесь решили больше, так сказать, сделать. Ну, что, мне понравился первый эпизод. Второй эпизод, я думаю, долго не заставит нас ждать. Мы, я уверен, познакомимся с Эшем. Его те же зовут, да? Если я не ошибаюсь. Ну и второй эпизод, думаю, будет очень скоро. Возможно, я продолжу сейчас даже. Но пока я закончу на этом. Спасибо, что вы смотрели меня. Надеюсь, вам понравилось то, что я, так сказать, показал вам. Выбрал решения свои, конечно же. Надеюсь, все тут наладится. Ну, хотя после смерти Итана я не знаю, что тут будет налаживаться. По-моему, тут только наоборот все сгустится очень плохо, так сказать. Но я надеюсь, наша семья выстоит, и мы отомстим Рамси и всем его людям. Ну, по крайней мере, всем его людям. Вот, например, Уитхиллу этому. Ну ладно, я не буду ничего больше говорить. Пока надо переварить то, что сейчас случилось, потому что, ну, блядь, это охуеть, конечно. Но пока я закончу. Спасибо, что наблюдали за мной. Всем